Okay, that music ended at like the perfect time for when I just finished, you know, setting stuff up here. It should be finished up. Let's hope that my transitions work. Oh dang, I'm not fully set up. I don't even have the chat open. Like, at least not on the window that I usually have it open. Hold on, let's drag this over here. Whoa, it's so much wider than usual. There we go. Okay, now I'm set up, I think. Though I could also drag over the stream labels onto this other screen too. Okay, now maybe I'm set up. I was clearly unprepared, huh? Anyway, now I can read chat without having to look at that screen there. I can just look at it right there. But anyway, Cam, you mean having 60 plus hours of Splunky made it something you're familiar with? Still wasn't good at the game, but still. And you have a really good upload speed, so streaming's pretty good. Nice. So the test stream there went well in terms of figuring out what's possible and what isn't then. Just trying out something that you're familiar with. That's what I did for my first ever stream. I did Smash 4. I was on 4 Glory playing Jigglypuff during my first ever test stream. And I think I still have a clip of it somewhere. I'm pretty sure the oldest clip on my channel is of that. And I was like whispering because it was the middle of the night during the test stream. And I just noticed my studio light isn't turned towards me. So speaking of lights, let's fix this lighting here. Meh. There, now it's turned towards me. Jeez, I can't believe I forgot to do that. There, lighting is better now. But yeah, 6,000 bitrate test stream, and you did it without dropping any frames? Not a single frame was dropped, because I think this current stream that I'm running here is like, I'm pretty sure it's 3,000 bitrate. I can double check here. And this is 1080p 60 FPS. So like, you think so? So, I mean, there's not really too much of a reason to have it that high though, because like there's no point going further than 1080p 60 FPS because most people who view won't have devices that can handle more than a 1080p 60 FPS stream. Anyway, what am I streaming at right now? I'm at 3,500 at the moment. Wait, yeah, streaming rate control. Whoa, this is different. Whoa, I can't change the encoder right now? Weird. They changed some things. Anyway, I'm running 3,500 right now. And this is a 1080p 60 FPS stream. So it doesn't really have to go further than this. So you'd probably be okay with like 3,500 if you can hit 6,000 cam. That's quite a high bitrate to hit. I wonder what I could push with this computer. I've never tried before because I've never had to go higher. And cool notification. Thanks, tacos. Yeah, the one yesterday. Did I stream yesterday? I did, didn't I? The one yesterday was just like 140 A's, so today it was 140 B's. You know? Because easy peasy. Oh yeah, I was gonna explore this day and then like battle the next day. Or something like that. Explore 2 weeks in a row here. Because I have a whole bunch of professor level and I can get a whole bunch of stuff done. But how's it going, tacos? And Cam, what do you use for your stream there? Like, do you use a mic? Do you write in chat like the freaking weirdo Carvia does? Yeah, 140 C's tomorrow then. I probably won't be streaming tomorrow, even though I usually do on Wednesdays. But maybe 140 C's the next time. Usually I'm able to stream on Wednesdays, but there's a couple things going on tomorrow. The first thing is there's like a kind of pizza dinner thing almost for my game making class that I got accepted into, where we're kind of supposed to come there and like socialize and network with people and basically form our team. So I was under the impression that the teams would be kind of assigned, where it's like, okay, here's the 3 programmers, here's the story writer, the music writer, and the artist for each team. But instead it's just like, all right, you have 1 week to figure out your teams, you better network. So I was talking with some people after class there, so we might already have the music writer and an artist, and I'm one of the programmers, so still need to find 1 story writer and 2 more programmers to help me out with programming. And I learned a bit about this class, like what's expected of it. Apparently the finished product of a game that we have to have by the end is only expected to be like 20 minutes to like half an hour long, so that the, you know, TAs and stuff can go through everything and mark it all and stuff. So yeah, it's not gonna be a long game that we wind up developing, but what? Yeah, I know, disappointing, right? But it'd be a lot of work to make more than that, I guess. But yeah, so we'll see how that all plays out. So tomorrow I'll be doing that, and then I'll be going over to a family dinner at a relative's place, as there's a German relative and her friend that are arriving from Germany tomorrow and are staying here, this house probably for like a week, and I've never met the friend, and I haven't seen her. She's like my second cousin or something like that. I haven't seen her since like probably grade 8. I'm in my 3rd year of university now, so you know, I don't really know her. but yeah, so I'm gonna be having company over. But yeah, so I've literally got 2 dinners to get to back tomorrow, so I don't think I'll be streaming tomorrow. I don't think so. Man, oh man. But yeah, doing good. Just needed to tell you how good the Gatling gun of bees for a notification was. You're gonna go. Alrighty then. I appreciate the heads up that the 140 bees was AO good. Anyway, what am I doing? I need to go raise motivation and stuff. I was gonna just use the activity points of exploring to raise motivation and get my own skills up, because it's hard for the main character to get their own skills up. I'm gonna have to do some faculty training. What? Nobody in my class likes the daily special. Okay, I'll use 1 activity point for building up bonds with some characters, like sure, let's make them like me. See if they can like me here.
I did not expect much from the dining hall, but this does not disappoint.
I swear Lorenz's face just looks off. Also, I'm getting like emails now. Just something about his face where he's like, must blend in with the humans. Alright, let's get the motivation up. Dimitri and Ash, yes. So I'm gonna have to get up motivation for Annette and Mercedes there, I think I saw it was.
This takes me back. I used to love this when I was a child.
Neat.
This looks delicious. Let's eat.
Dimitri used to love this when he was a child. Did he just have a bite and he had like the scene from Ratatouille where like the food critic like remembers his childhood? Anyway, Mercedes, Annette. Anyone else? Sylvain. Just Sylvain. No, Sylvain and Felix. Sylvain and Felix. Ratatouille is... I don't know what that emote's supposed to represent. You spelled it right? Did you? I don't know. I have no idea how the heck to spell Ratatouille.
Kind. Maybe I'll bake some for you next time, Professor.
I have no idea how it's spelled at all. Wait, so Sylvain and Felix, is there anything that they enjoy together? There's gotta be something that Sylvain and Felix both like. No? There's Sylvain. Ah, they both enjoy this. Bada bing, bada boom, easy peasy. Just like that.
That looks appetizing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just get it, Professor. This is my favorite.
Yeah. Anyway, what skills do I have to get up here to enter Pegasus Knight? I think I just need flying at D. Oh, I can have a support conversation with Mercedes. Let's actually not do that on the map so that I can give her some training like during the lecture first, because after you have a conversation with her, it'll max out her motivation. So let's get her motivation down by teaching her, because she hates learning. And then let's get the motivation up by having a conversation with her. I'm starting to figure out the optimalities for this game bit by bit. Anyway, my flying is already at D, so I'm pretty sure I don't need to raise that anymore. Flying is, yeah, it's at D. So what else do I want to learn then? A bit of Lance, I guess. Geralt, you are here, right? Yeah, you want to teach me Lances? I would love to learn some Lances. Alright, let's see here. Oh, things to yoink. Owl feathers, sweet. Everyone loves owl feathers. And drawn map. Alright, I wonder if the amiibo gazebo already refreshed, or if it's only like once a month. Oh, it refreshes for every exploration then. Sweet. That's pretty awesome there. Oh, I got an intermediate seal from the freaking place. I wonder if we can also go to the Holy Tomb to get some more items from there. I wonder. I wish there wasn't as much as a loading zone when you go to the freaking Holy Tomb. Yeah, it looks like it resets every week there. Yeah, Amiibo Gazebo. Isn't that the best name ever? It's the Amiibo Gazebo. I love that so much. Oh, you can get things from here. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Hey, I'm getting stat boosting items. I love the Amiibo Gazebo. Anyway, Cam, for when you were trying out that Strim there, What were you using? Like, were you using a microphone, or were you being like a weirdo like Carvia is? And write in chat. Or neither, just to test things out. Oh, I need to freaking get back to the monastery. You're being a weirdo. Not using a mic.
Why, thank you so much.
Why, thank you so much. Meh.
Thanks so
It took me
much.
so long to figure out its motion controls that controls Byleth there. It's really hot in your room and your fan was being loud. Yeah, that can definitely be an issue. One of the things, like if you use OBS, which if you're not using OBS, then you're a psycho. One of the filters that you can apply to a microphone in OBS as well is things like a noise gate. So it doesn't record any audio unless it reaches a certain like volume threshold using Streamlabs OBS. So yeah, they would have the same filters then. So one of the filters that you should totally put on that I use is called a noise gate. So it only records if it detects a certain volume. So like if I'm not, even though there's some subtle fan noises which you probably can't even hear while I'm talking because like my voice is so much louder than it, if I stop talking, the mic turns off and you can't hear the fans. It just goes dead silent unless it records a loud enough sound. Like I wonder if I snap from afar if it'll... It picked up one snap out of the bunch, but yeah, noise gate is handy. Noise compressor, I did like 5 snaps though, 5 or 6. And I know that noise suppression and noise compression are also really good filters. I forget which is which, but one of them takes the highest highs and turns them down and the lowest lows and turns them up. And the other will like start to eliminate a lot of the fan noise. I think it's the suppressor that does that. It like suppresses fan noise in the background, not completely, but it'll go from being like to like really subtle if it's there at all. Sometimes it eliminates at all. Yeah, my mic picked up one of them there, but like it picked up a couple there, but you know. And Haunt teleports in like a mad lad. Hello, Haunt. Wait, what was I doing? I forget. I need to get faculty training from someone. How's it going, Haunt? Yeah, I'm live in the early afternoon because like my schedule is like much more open during university. I spend a lot more time at home now. Like I only had one class today. I only had the game making class today and that was it. So, and in my time it went from 11 to 12:30. So I went into campus for an hour and a half and then I came home and it was the first day, so I don't exactly have any homework or anything. So I was like, I'm gonna stream. So, you know, when I was in the greenhouse earlier, a female student fled from me as if in terror. Why'd she do that? I was only tending the flowers. Perhaps you unintentionally scalded her. Try making small talk when you see her and ask. Just go find her and ask. I don't know, try making small talk next time to do. He didn't like that! You kidding me? There's someone I just can't seem to beat. What's a quick and easy way to make them give up and say uncle? You could just ask them to say, have you considered poison? Quick and easy never works. But yeah, my schedule's much more open. So it went from like, wake up at 6 a.m. every morning, get to work until 4 o'clock, get home after 5, eat taekwondo, get back home, sleep, and then like repeat. And yeah. But now it's much more open. Being a bit older than everyone else, I want the others to rely on me like an older sister. Is there anything I can do to make myself more approachable? Don't worry, you already are. Try harder to conduct yourself like an older sister would. You should be more careful with your words. Don't worry about it, Mercedes. I don't know. You're already like that. She liked that. And new route. Indeed, we're doing the Blue Lions route this time. And this time I chose female Byleth instead of male Byleth since we did male Byleth the first time. So if I have a look at the roster here, we're now leading the Blue Lions. So we have Dimitri as our main lord, who, unlike Edelgard, is almost certainly not going to stab us in the back and plunge the entire continent into war, you know? We have Dimitri and his retainer, Dedu, which are exclusive to this route, since, like, Dedu wouldn't leave Dimitri's side and you can't recruit the house leaders. It's like how you can't recruit Edelgard or Hubert into the other houses. And Felix is originally from the Blue Lions house, so we get him again. Some new units here. We recruited Mercedes in the last playthrough as well. And yeah, a few new units. And she's from the Golden Deer, but I asked her to help out with stuff this month. It's the first time I've tried the mission assistance feature, just because I want to like build up bonds with these characters and stuff. Have we done another stream of this? This is the 3rd stream of this route. So there was already stream 15 and 16 of Fire Emblem 3 houses in general that were the Blue Lions house, and this is stream 17 then in that case. Who can give me some Lance experience? How much have you missed? Well, I mean, the first half before the time jump is pretty much just the same story as before, just with a different house. So we get to learn about new characters along the way, but for the most part, it's basically just been the story that we've seen before. Sure, let's level that up a bit. Like, we basically just got up to the part where there was like the rebellion that was going on with that Lenato guy, and Catherine here accompanied us to like quell that rebellion, that part there. And it was quite interesting seeing it from the Blue Lion's house, because Lenato was Ash's adopted dad, so Ash was like really heartbroken about that whole situation, and Dimitri showed a lot more humanity about the situation than Edelgard did afterwards. Like, Edelgard was just like, oh, we did what we had to do, and Dimitri was like, why did it have to come with this? They're civilians, the people that I was sworn to protect, and I cut them down.
You'd
Like,
best keep your distance.
like Dimitri was really torn up about it. Also, I've heard people say that this is apparently like the drama house, the one where like support conversations get like really dramatic, and it makes you honestly wonder if they really like each other with each support conversation. And I've definitely started to notice that, especially with the support conversation between Felix and Dedu, where Felix is basically calling Dedu just like a mindless servant of Dimitri's who's like following blind obedience and stuff like that, and basically at his throat and stuff like that. Like, this really is the drama house. Also, everybody like hates on Sylvain because Sylvain, yeah, Felix really doesn't like Dimitri that much. I especially like that meme that I sent with my go live message today, where like, hold on, if I switch my layout here to my desktop for a sec. My freaking meme that I put with the go live message, that meme where it's like, there's only thing worse than crying, a child meme. And said, there's only one thing worse than crying. Boom, Dimitri. No, I love that so much. And now I'm seeing it so accurate for this route, you know? Oh, man. But yeah, the things I was saying was noise gate, noise suppression, and compression. Yeah, those are the things that I use, and I'm pretty sure I use them all on standard settings. And yeah, there's my go live message, 140 bees. It's the best go live message ever there. But yeah, also, everybody likes to hate on Sylvain because Sylvain's main priority is women, basically. So everybody's in this house is basically hating on him, saying that he has no attention paid to his training, and basically telling him to get his act together. But there's also been some support conversations where he shows that he really does care about the world around him and really understands things way more deeply than he shows on the surface. But yeah, it very much has been the drama house so far. So I mean, we're just doing the same first half of the story over again, since like the first half before the time jump is relatively the same for each house, with some differences with, like I said, Ash during that rebellion phase. But for the most part, we've just seen it already. We're just like learning more about a different cast of characters. Sure, let's do that. Looks like it works pretty heckin' well. You tried out the filters there? Yeah, I know, right? It's like night and day. Like, I remember I was in Tux's stream once, and his fan noise was like super loud, and I was like, add a noise suppressor, and he was like, okay, I don't know how well it's gonna work though. And it went from being like really loud fan noise in the background, and he put on the filter, and just the moment that happened, it was just like silence. It's beautiful. I think that's it for the exploration here. So time for another lesson. Also, something weird that I'm doing in this route here is, now that I understand the game after having done a playthrough already, I'm, instead of making everybody just their canon classes right off the get-go, I'm making them weird things first so that they can unlock some good skills. Like, one of the best skills is Wrath that you get from Warrior, which you typically need axes at A to enter, which gives you plus 50 crit when you're under half health. So combine that with Vantage, which lets you attack first even when attacked when under half health, giving you the plus 50 crit. So any enemy that attacks you, if you have Vantage and Wrath, if you're under half health, you attack first, and you're probably gonna get a critical hit. It's a great combination. But because of that, even though Dimitri is supposed to be a lance fighter, and that's what his canon class is gonna focus on, we're kind of training him in axes. The weapon that he sucks the most at. Like, he's pretty good at swords, and lances are a specialty, and we're training him in axes. So you know, yeah, Dimitri the Axe Boy. But yeah, I'm gonna try out that DVD now. Have fun, Cam. It might take a little bit to download. That's what I typically find. Who else am I training in weird things? I think I'll just like level up people in general, I guess. I can get the dude's authority level up, maybe give him a better battalion.
It's in my grasp.
I'll have to remember to give him a better battalion though. And I don't know if I'll remember. Sure, level up the knuckles a bit. Felix, you'd like to learn some magic. First, let's get this to C though. Is what we do.
I've got it.
You have got it. Absolutely. And we'll get this up to D+. Maybe get another star? No? Okay. Let's get you a healing spell. Eventually. Alright, maybe Ash and Dedu can both get a new battalion. At a higher authority level. No? Oh, that sucks. Just Dedu then. Just Dedu in that case. Let's get you a healing spell, Sylvain. Like that.
Got it. Good to go.
Sweet.
All right, that's enough praise.
Alright, we could get this to C.
What?
Like that. We got
It's all
Bolgan
becoming
on.
clearer.
And we can get Lances closer to C bit by bit. I should also train your riding at some point. Mercedes here. Oh yeah, I need to level up your freaking Lances so that you can briefly become a Pegasus Knight. No. Words are hard. Okay, so flying's already at D, so that's fine. So I just need to level up Lances a bit. Just to briefly make you a Pegasus Knight, just so that you get the skill from that darting blow. Okay, that's all my lesson points there. Yeah, that's fine. And let's begin the lecture.
Professor.
No. No, you're gonna very briefly be a Pegasus Knight, Mercedes. And now you want to talk. Alrighty.
You there, youngster. Won't you listen to this old man's troubles?
Sure.
I was born and raised right here in this town. I spent my whole life here.
Alright, with you logging into alternate account cam, I got an email with like the code for that. I'll quickly send that over.
My daughter lives in the
With
Empire,
Steam Guard.
and she sent me a letter to ask if I was keeping up with my daily worship.
Well, hello there, Professor. Is this a friend of yours?
I don't know him.
Is that so? I was sure you two knew each other. Is there something we can do for you, good sir?
Oh, what a lovely young lady. I was just telling this kind soul a story.
Really? What's troubling you?
Well, I was thinking of going to daily prayer, but my leg's been acting up and I can't walk properly.
How terrible. That's no good at all. May I be of assistance? I'd be happy to lend a shoulder and escort you to the chapel.
Would you? Oh, I'd be most grateful to you. Thank the goddess for sending this young lady to me today.
We'll need your help too, Professor. Here, sir, take my
Yeah,
arm.
it definitely is, Cam.
Splendid work, Professor. You really seem to appreciate our assistance.
You helped me out too.
I don't think I did anything particularly deserving of praise. I'm just happy that I could help. You did a great job cheering him up on your own.
Also, my shoulder just... Sometimes my shoulders will just like randomly crack as I move my arms around without me even trying to do anything. And I guess my noise gate isn't quite set to a setting where it doesn't pick that up because I saw it pick that up, so unfortunate.
Putting a smile on someone's face
Shoulders
always
crack
seems
as
to
well.
brighten up the day. Is something wrong? You're giving me a strange look.
Why did you know something was bothering him?
Oh, how should I put this?
Spidey senses.
I suppose it's just second nature to me.
What do you mean? Yeah, Spidey senses.
It's difficult to describe, but I can usually tell when someone is worried about
The
something.
Mercedes tingle.
Up there, I could tell that both you and the old man were in distress. I spent a good amount of my life living in the church. Maybe that's why I'm so good at identifying these things?
That's news to me.
Did I not mention that before? I spent nearly 10 years of my life in the Church of Fargus. Many came to us with their troubles. In my own time of need, I once ran to the church myself, and they helped me. May I share something with you, Professor? It's about a dream of mine.
Yeah, that sounds about right, Cam. For some reason, Dead by Daylight takes like 5,000 years to download. What is your dream?
I'd like to work in the church one day. I want to be like the priest who helped me.
Like, I remember back when Marshall Monkey streamed, and I literally bought him DBD with the idea in mind that we would be able to like dual stream it one day. And we never did, and there was one day where he was finally like, okay, like, I'll do it today. And then he started the download, and it took like 3 hours, and by then I was done streaming.
Never mind. It's not a very realistic dream. Please, forget I said
I bought him
anything.
DBD, and I don't think he's ever played it.
If I were someone else, perhaps a commoner without a crest or stature, maybe things would be different. It's a bit sad, but this is the way things have to be. After all, only the goddess can decide our fates.
Speaking of getting people things, with it being freaking September now, I'm gonna have to remember to go around and like sub to a bunch of streamer friends of mine for like the 1 month.
This should be perfect.
Perfect. Perfect,
Making
man.
progress?
I know the characters are really high res and the background is so bad. The background isn't even 3D. It's literally just a PNG, and if you look closely, you can actually see the line, like where it splits from one image into another. Like they don't even like form together. You can see the line pretty clearly, and there's places where the ground doesn't match up because of that as it goes along that line.
It seems I've improved.
It's like, really, they couldn't have just used like 3D models of areas for the background. They had to make it like still image with their 3D models in front to give the illusion that it's, you know, 3D when it's not. Like, it took me a while to figure out that they were images, but they're literally just still images, the background during those scenes. I guess I'll do some battles here. Sure, rout the bandits in the mountains. Sure, man. Yeah, let's do it. But yeah, so look closely during those cutscenes, and you can see the line where it's like one image put next to another one. Like, they're not exactly, they don't blend together as well as they should when things don't, you know, line up perfectly. Time to make yourself food? Alright, sounds good. Alright, Dimitri, the freaking axe-wielding Dimitri can go on this side here. Wonderful. Oh, Liza Thea needs to be on this side, though. Yeah, something like that. Something along dem lines. Alright, I've already done this auxiliary battle before. Let's switch up the music here. Let's see here. Some more Fire Emblem Echoes music. Sure, let's do that. And stuff. Have fun!
Here we go.
Stay focused.
And then we do this.
Here goes.
And we boopity bop. Oh dang, that was free affinity that I could have gotten there.
Here goes.
Like that. Man, I love the Divine Pulse so much. Alright. Thunder! No! Felix!
I'll give it my all.
How could this happen? Oh yeah, we could do freaking curved shot right now if we wanted.
What should I do?
Guess we've unlocked it.
I'll cut through.
Have fun, Axe Dimitri. Oh no, he's wielding the broken axe. I forgot to switch it out.
I'll cut through.
He's wielding the broken axe that I stole from Edelgard. Whoops. All right, there we go. We have a working axe. Wonderful. All right, let's equip some fire here. And that should be A-O good. 4, huh? A big 4. Oh, Axe Dimitri. What a wonderful sight you are. Let me tell ya. How magnificent. Bonk. Yeah, they're not doing a ton of damage, huh? Alright, let's try to give some experience to some of my other units here. Like this.
Can't afford to lose.
Everybody gets experience. And such. Aw, man. Fine, sword it is. Very well, then.
Here we go.
Let's do this to finish off this guy.
Had to be done.
Perfect.
Stay focused.
And I need to focus on lances. Oh, it's so close to killing. Oh, man. Well, let's just have this guy weakened up, I guess. Oh no, don't attack with Liza Thea. Just heal me so I can build up affinity with her, so that she becomes motivated to join my army.
I'll give it my all.
Is my plan. Come on, get him with the thunder. Wonderful. Alrighty, and then Sylvain can go ahead and get his magic practice in.
What's next?
Great. Rusted axe. Alright, go after Axe Dimitri. There's no way that'll go terribly wrong for you. Just go after Axe Dimitri. He's gonna show you a great time. Just like that. Now he's level 11. Not bad.
I will get stronger yet.
Pretty already level up. Yeah, Dimitri is seeming like one of my best units, even just wielding an axe instead of a lance like he's supposed to.
What's done is done.
Even when I'm holding him back by having him wield an axe. He's still insane. So let's see here. Get some heals in and such. Here's what to do.
Thank you.
Neat. And let's move on forward here. I'm gonna need to replenish my battalions here soon. Pretty soon here. Alright, Felix can go ahead and try to take out this guy here.
You're weak.
Neat.
I have improved.
You have. You have indeed. Ash is gonna focus on his axes. Like that.
The fight continues.
Gonna try to get everybody to master their classes, which is another reason that I'm probably gonna be doing battles whenever I can instead of seminars. Because I would very much like to get the class mastery done. It's probably a good idea. Man, it's a good thing I gave Sylvain a healing spell. That was a bad level up though.
Oh well.
That one kind of sucked, huh? Alright, so these guys are gonna start moving up that way, question mark. Oh, Dimitri's already maxed out the fighter class. I forgot, he did that last stream, right? Pretty sure he did that last stream. So I better make him an intermediate class already. I was gonna do that before this battle. Whoops. Oops. Yeah, he already has Axe at Sea, so he should be able to become a Brigand. Oh boy, how wacky. Alright, Sylvain's the lowest level, so let's go ahead and give him his magic practice.
Be gone.
Alright, see if we can bait out these guys here. Real quick. Meh. Up the stairs you go to do. Alright, I'm gonna need a mage to try to take out that armored guy. Oh man, so close. Thunder will do it though. Great.
No hard feelings.
Yeah, everybody close to level 10 here.
I feel more powerful.
I feel the power. Alright, looks like Ingrid is the lowest level right now. For good reason. My goodness. Neat. Can I take a pot shot here? Let's maybe not take him out. Yeah, let's not do that. How about free affinity?
Much needed.
More free affinity. Neat. Neat. No, why are you going that way? Why are they trying to like converge there? Well, I guess we'll just wind up surrounding them. Works for me. Yeah, Ingrid isn't doing too well right now. She's kind of like my Caspar from the first playthrough. Starting off terrible, but then hopefully becoming legendary later on.
Nice try.
And then we could say do that.
That worked
Neat.
out.
Let's try to get through here real quick. Get the heal off. And then head on this way. Let's put Felix into the fray here. Give him a good old sword like Felix likes to wield. And advance. You know, I can get a little bit of healing experience here.
Thank you.
Great. And up we go. Enemu phase. This guy's getting baited down though. Sweet. Ah, that guy's coming. Alright, my mages should be able to delete those guys
Well done.
when they arrive. Which shouldn't be too long here. Free affinity. Let's just move up to here. And meanwhile, over here, lowest level is still Sylvain. Alright, Dadu, you move out of the way. So that Sylvain can get in here. Like that.
What's next?
Well, I mean, have fun, Felix. Have a good time. Alright, that's all I should do for this turn then. The Sothis shield is ridiculous, but only against magical attacks. Alright, let's just delete with my mages, I guess.
Oh, I won! I'm getting much better.
Got Bolganon, sweet. But let's also give Ingrid a little bit of experience in her class, even if she just hits once there. Also, more notifications on my phone, and it's strange because they're Discord notifications, which is very odd considering that like I have Discord open on my computer, so it shouldn't be giving me notifications on my phone while it's open on my computer anyway. Oh, really? Fine, this is what we'll do. I'm getting some experience then too. Class experience. Like, that should be 2 points for the class, right? Yeah, look at that. So we need to do 7 more battles before that class is mastered, the Myrmidon. I can't believe I didn't master that before. Silly me. Silly me.
What's done
Neat.
is done.
Almost level 10, but not quite. Meanwhile, over here, yeah, Sylvain's still the lowest level, so let's go ahead and use the battalion. This is what we'll do.
Let's win this already.
Oh my goodness, they're running uphill. Sweet, now he's at level 10.
This is what a real man looks like.
But yeah, I'll probably try to get them all to master their classes before going on. Man, I wish I could see my class experience somewhere. Oh, I can in the bottom right there. But you just can't in the monastery, I guess. I can see Dimitri's mastered his. Looks like most people are about halfway. I've almost mastered mine. Oh, Ingrid isn't even halfway. Wow, then. Alrighty. We'll do this here.
Thank you.
Because, yeah, that makes hearts with my unit. You know what? My mages will actually chill back there. Meanwhile, Sylvain's gonna go up. Actually, no, wait, he's not. Ash is gonna go get that glowy bit. And Sylvain is gonna get some healing experience.
Thanks.
Instead. Help him work towards mastering his class and such. Oh my goodness, so rude. cannot believe this. Alright, who does he want? Oh, he wants Thea there. But what if I do this? Okay, yeah, that fixed it. Cool. Now we do this. Quick heal.
You saved me.
Not quite all the way to the top, so let's go ahead and do this. Physic.
You're amazing.
Sweet. What does the Minor Crest of Lamine do? Whoa, there's a weird visual glitch for a second there at the top left. Yes, I could have sworn I saw that. Occasionally can serve as uses of recovery magic. Oh, neat. So I didn't even wind up using a physic there. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and put on the Iron Sword. Is what we'll do. Ash, you can get that next turn. Sylvain, get your healing experience. How many points does that give? 2. So it's just like engaging in combat when it comes to mastering classes. Pretty sweet. Yeah, and that gives 2 points every time that she goes in there. Wonderful. Wonderful. Helping us get closer and closer towards class mastery. Great news.
You saved me.
Alright, Ash over here. Go get the glowy. Got a javelin for free for that. Awesome. That's what I like to see. Ow. Unbelievable. No. Heal.
Thank you.
Like that. Okay, how long is it gonna take until I can finally see the C-support conversation with Lysithea? How long is it going to take? Alright, may as well wait then. If I can't kill coming up here. Next turn I'll be able to, though. This is some great experience for Ingrid.
Could use some polish.
Now that was a good level up. Ooh boy. Get off the last couple of heals.
You're amazing.
I'm getting so many hearts with Lysithea. How long is it gonna take until I can finally get C support with her?
Thank you.
Neat. Got a free level up for Mercedes.
You could.
Awesome news. It's helping her master that class as well. She's getting pretty close. Pretty close to mastering that class there.
Seems I prevailed.
I still need to do like 14 more
My technique
battles with
could use
Ingrid
some polish.
to master that class there. Got a bullion. Sweet. Stage complete. It was Sylvain. Neat. Yes, I would love to save. Alright. And we'll get some ore for this one. Awesome, man.
Thank you so much.
Why, thank you so much. I'm gonna put on my jacket. What I'ma do right this instant.
I have gratitude.
Meh. Now my cords are getting tangled in my jacket and such. All tangly tangled. I would love to replenish these battalions. I love how you can turn that even on the menu here. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, I can go up through the center there. Dimitri, you don't actually go up front since your class is already mastered. Let's give it to somebody else and stuff. Okay, this seems about right. Something like that. Perfect. Let us fight. Let us fight here. Do we want some different music? Whoops. Like, let's just listen to some Fodlan Winds. It's good
Stay
music.
focused.
It is definitely good music. I still have 24 uses on the Iron Lance, looks like.
Leave it to me.
It's like have Lysithea right behind me there.
I'll get
Alright, go ahead and equip your sword there, Felix.
Ready.
And then we do this and such.
I'll cut through.
Sometimes I just like telling everyone to
should I
wait
do?
just to make sure that I've moved everyone that I can.
I'm on it. I'll give
Just
it
to
my all.
double check and such. Have fun doing 0 damage to Dedu. Have a good time. Alright, I should be able to master the Myrmidon class during this battle. Hopefully. Rude. Yes. Go after us. Alright, I'll get another bonk here. Never mind. I still get the 2 points though. Sweet. Sweet, man.
Well done.
Get a heal off. Dimitri can't attack over the thing. I haven't given him a hand axe. Because, you know, he's clearly the best axe wielder. Oh my goodness. Well then.
I had no choice.
Guess Annette's getting some experience there. Neat.
Aw, this stinks.
Yeah, so people will be able to start taking intermediate
like that.
exams. But I think I'll perfect their current classes first. I think is my plan.
Another win.
It's probably not a half bad idea. This'll help her, yeah, get the 2 points there each time to help her master her class.
Thanks.
Mercedes is getting pretty close. She'll master the class this time as well. Should do. Probably, right? Neat. And then, sure, we can do that. Neat.
Threat eliminated.
Have Ash move forward here. Sure, that guy can go after Ash. Whatever. Yeah, it looks like Dimitri is the only one that I hadn't moved. Poke. Oh, we killed with the Crest of Flames. Neat. Ouch. Get him, Ash.
So this is how it's done.
Oh yeah, I need to give Ash and Dedu new battalions. I'm gonna have to remember to do that. Neat, neat. Yeah, my class is gonna be mastered here soon. Well, there's a couple mages, so I mean, I may as well. Wait, I can't use the Sothis shield. What? What? Can I only use it in like one set of battles or something like that? I used it in the other auxiliary battles, now I can't use it or something. What's going on here? Poke.
You fought well.
All right, we'll do that. That was a good level up.
We must all do our part.
That was pretty good there. And yeah, just a few more battles and that'll all be done.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, who do you want? Felix, apparently. You know what, let's just hold our ground here. Still want Felix? Apparently so. Works for me. That's a-okay. Neat. Well, that's rude, isn't it? And she's not even gonna gain any experience because she's not even in my house. Unbelievable. I cannot believe this.
That's how it goes.
I personally can't believe. Let's see here. Let's boopy bop. Neato. And then we can say do this, and that guy's gonna do 0 damage to the dude.
Weak.
Nice. All right, yeah, this is all fine. I guess I can't physic from where her magic stat isn't high enough. I'm used to being able to physic from all the way across the map. But I guess you can't do that right at the beginning of the game.
That is that.
All right, one more battle here. Well, it's enough to master the skills of Myrmidon.
It seems I've exhausted this topic.
Neat. All right, I should have somebody else take that spot now. Somebody else who needs to master their class. My goodness, Felix. My oh my. Guess he's not doubling this one though. Sucks. Alrighty, yeah, I'm gonna sit back now. Oh, I can use the Sothis shield now. Why couldn't I before? Well, better late than never, I guess.
Much needed.
Then. Dedu can take over on this side, I guess. He'll move into position on the bridge in a second. Yeah, these guys can go after Ash, that's fine.
Much appreciated.
Works for me. And we'll do this.
Well done.
Get affinity there. Get Ingrid a little bit of experience.
I aim for greatness.
Neat. And Felix, you can stabby stabby. And he got a level up. Sweet. Not bad.
I can feel the difference.
Not bad there. Wait a second. Where's the bow? Neat. She always does 2 damage with it. I should really give her like an iron bow.
Let's keep our guard up.
Maybe I should also give her a lance if she's gonna practice a little bit of it to get into the freaking Pegasus Knight.
Thanks.
Free affinity. Alrighty. Oh, are they all gonna go after Ash here? Is that the situation? Maybe, maybe. 1. A whole 1. Alright, rush them down, Felix. Well, Iron Sword it is then. Iron Sword is in that case. Give you some class experience. Though you still need a little bit here and there. Whale. Sure, let's do that.
It's not over yet.
And then we can say, oh. Oh, that dude can still reach her there. Unless I put the dude here. But first I gotta deal with this area over here. So like, I could do this. Like that. Now we can't move. And we could do, say, sure, same thing. We're gonna have to give Dedu and Ash new better battalions. Is what I better do. And we can do this. Sweet. And then Annette can come over here and yeah, practice a little bit with the lance. Poke.
Can't afford to lose.
Sweet. A little bit of affinity.
Thank you.
Little bits here and there. Neat. Oh, you can still go after her. But it won't kill her though, so that's okay. So it's A-okay.
What's next?
Alright, is there anybody who's really close to class mastery? Mercedes is. Can I force him to go after Mercedes? I wonder. Also, she can also gain the same amount of experience here just by healing. So, I mean, may as well do that. Oh, she just needs 1 more.
Feeling woozy.
In that case, we'll do this, and hopefully Felix or Dedu or something doesn't immediately take this guy out. Because that would suck. Like, let's just surround him and chill here. Is what we do. Well, I mean, have fun, my guy. Hopefully none of my dudes kill you. I hope. Can I take a pot shot here? Sure. Neat. Alright, that works. Looks like you actually have to tell the dude to wait. You can't just end turn. To give him his +4 defense. Interesting. So this should now have this class be mastered for Mercedes, meaning I can promote her. Yep.
That should do it.
Sweet. And then meanwhile,
Here goes.
oh, I can't quite reach that other glowy spot. Free affinity. Neat. Free iron sword. Oh, I can't heal anybody there. More. Affinity. Oh no! I was trying to heal my unit. I was gonna give the experience to someone else. Are you kidding me?
I do.
Let's try to heal my unit. Oops. I want someone else to have the butt ton of experience by defeating the boss. Oh man. Oops. I'm used to just mashing A there.
Thank you so much.
Oops. But yeah, so I'll try to promote Dimitri, my unit, and Mercedes then. Everyone else can master their classes first. So yeah, we're making progress a lot faster than in the first playthrough, in terms of like how much time has passed in the game, that is, in terms of the months. Like, I don't think I had any intermediate classes by this point the first time. Probably, right? Alrighty.
That's the third time this month. Well, that's that. Father never relents. Oh, Professor. Hello. Did you need something?
What were you doing just now?
Well, that is... I was just tossing out something I have no need of. It's important to keep our spaces clean after all. You do well to remember that too, Professor. A clean space makes for a clean mind, or some such. Getting rid of things you have no need for is the first step to managing one's belongings in an economical way.
Could you help me tidy my room sometime?
Certainly, I'd love to. Just say when, and I'll be there in an instant. Despite my family's nobility, we've never been particularly wealthy. So my father raised me to be conservative with my resources, paring down when necessary. He also encouraged me to keep my living spaces immaculate, so the two go hand in hand, I suppose.
That's a fine example I'd be happy to follow.
I think he'd be happy to hear you say that.
What was it you threw out anyway?
Oh, just a scrap of paper. It was already written on, so no good for note-taking. And obviously, I can't use it to clean my lance. So I tossed it. No need to hang on to inconsequential things, you know. Professor, did you come to check on me for any particular reason? I hope Sylvain and Felix aren't getting into trouble as they tend to do.
I just wanted to talk with you.
Oh, well, if there's nothing important, I'll be on my way then. I still have some cleaning to take care of, after all. Talk to you later, Professor.
I wonder if I should have said no just to save it for when I could use it to max out her motivation. Like, if I say no... Oh, finally! Finally we're getting to see conversation with her. But yeah, I wonder if I can say no and then use it to max out motivation later.
Honestly, what do they all take me for? I'm fine. Perfectly and completely fine. It's hardly different from daytime. I'm not scared. Ah! Ghost! Hang on. Professor? Is that you? Oh, well, good evening!
What are you doing?
Oh, I left something in the dining hall, so I'm on my way to fetch it. But you don't need to come with me or anything like that. I'm fine on my own, really.
I wasn't planning on it.
You weren't? Oh, apologies for making an assumption. The truth is, everyone I come across asks if I'd like some company. They all seem to think I'll be scared wandering alone at night. So rude and presumptuous, you know? I'm perfectly capable of being on my own.
Of course. Good evening, then.
Hey, Professor, wait! Well, I thought it might be nice to walk and talk together to the dining hall. Shall we? To be abundantly clear, this has nothing to do with my non-existent fear of ghosts.
Actually, I'm a bit busy. I just want to see what she says.
Oh, are you on patrol? You should probably patrol on over to the dining hall then. Wonderful. After all, there's lots of very important food stored there. Do you mind, filling the void with some chatter? Some find silence to be a bit unsettling after all.
What would you have me say?
Okay, I confess, I am scared of ghosts. The monastery is unnerving to me at night. So, can we talk about something, please? Anything. I've noticed for quite some time now, you treat all your students equally, don't you? You've never treated me differently simply because I'm younger than the others. And I've always appreciated that.
You're younger.
Isn't it rather obvious? I'm roughly 2 to 3 years younger than the rest of the class. Have you just not been paying close enough attention to those you teach?
I don't teach you.
That's poor form for a professor. Oh, there! I found what I was looking for. Well, I'd better be on my way now. Good night!
Alright then. One more level there, and she'll probably be willing to join my class. It's Claude's birthday. Oh! Well, let's host a tea party, I guess. I wonder, like, we can't even recruit Claude into our house, so it doesn't really matter here. But for future reference, I wonder if I should, you know, actually look up what people like the most to make them like me as much as I can. Sure, let's do a sweet apple blend.
I'm sorry. Did I make you wait? I ran as fast as I could.
Offer some tea. Alright, I'm gonna fail all the prompts again. I always do. Well, I don't always fail them all, but
Tastes great.
I haven't gotten a perfect in so long. Alright, let's see here. Talk. What would Claude like, though?
You think?
Yeah, I thought. Talk. Hopes for your future? Okay, he'd like that one. Cats.
Last.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I can't recruit him anyway. Whatever. Whatever then, I guess. Oh boy.
I'm afraid I've stayed too long. Thanks for the tea. Let's plan to do this again sometime.
Well, I tried. Yeah, I should really just have like a tea guide. 3 insert an emote that shows a house. 3 houses. Indeed. How did your stream go earlier, Tux? I know you were streaming some Spyro there. I was planning on stopping him, but then I was like, but I also want to start a stream myself. And then I started to stream myself. But I hope you had an awesome time with Spyro. Spyro, the purple Dagron. Wait, there's more. Oh my goodness, there's a ton of support conversations that we can see here. Oh my goodness gracious. But first, let's see about some things here. How many intermediate seals do I have anyway? I have 4. Alright, I have enough then. So I've perfected Mercenary in the past. Oh, and I've perfected Thief in the past. So I want to try to become a Pegasus Knight. So I do actually need to bring Lance higher then. Well, I mean, I might not perfect it, but I guess I'll switch over to Soldier to... Oh, dang it. I guess I'll switch over to Soldier just so that I get a little bit of the bonus skill level points from that. Is what I do. Let's get a couple beginner seals here. And now let's looky here. Yeah, I'll get the bonus Lance points for being a soldier, so let's switch over to that then.
A new path to tread.
Indeed. Yeah, let's be a soldier for a little bit. That'll give me the bonus skill level there. And Dimitri, the lance wielder, is gonna be wielding axes, and he's gonna be a brigand. Oh boy. Man, oh man, if he masters brigand, it'll give him, I forget what it's called, like deathly blow or something like that. That gives him +6 attack when he initiates combat. So if he masters this class, he's gonna be so deadly. And then I'll try to make him like a mercenary briefly at some point as well for Vantage. Yeah, I want everyone to master their current classes first. It's okay, Spyro's great fun, although it does have a couple of problems, at least the Switch version. Like, does it lag a little bit? Is the Switch not the best for handling it? And Mercedes is the only other one who has mastered her current class. So, in the last playthrough, she already mastered Priest. So instead, I'm gonna have her be a mage. So she can spend time trying to master that.
I'm so glad I passed.
Is the plan. And I should also see here. Yeah, I need another lance. I don't know when we unlock the smithy. I should get another lance for my inventory here. It's probably a good idea. Okay, that axe is still gonna last a little while, but maybe I can get him like a steel axe or something. Because sure. Not sure if it has problems on the other platforms too, because you religiously avoid the gameplays of the PS4 walkthroughs, but it was really there on the Switch, huh? I remember I saw a little bit of gameplay from Marshall Monkey streaming it back when he streamed before he like vanished off the face of the planet. And from him streaming it on the PS4, I didn't notice any problems myself, but at the same time, I wasn't like paying attention to the gameplay too intently. I was more just chatting with him, you know? Yeah, I'll leave it at that. Oh, you can't even use the javelin there. Oh, I should give that to Ingrid, maybe. Is maybe what I should do. Like, where's the javelin? There it is. And I should give her another iron lance in a sec. This is what I should probably do. Okay, you don't need this. You don't need that. You don't need this. Everything's A-O good. Alright, let's... Oh yeah, battalions! Before I forget here. Has your authority gone up? I wonder. Can I check the... I just wanted to see the required level for the one that he currently has on. Sort by authority. Oh, he can do a C1. Yeah, let's give him a C1 then, because that's gonna be great. Well, there's certainly lots of stuttering while transitioning between worlds. Oh, maybe it's because of the limitation of the Switch's hardware, but the graphics makes doing depth perception really difficult. Something that was not a problem in the original game, huh? Maybe it has to do with the Switch being a handheld then. Or maybe, I assume the problems likely stem from the fact that it was made for like the other consoles first, primarily, and they're kind of bringing it over to the Switch, which is very different hardware that it wasn't originally, that the remake wasn't originally designed for. We could do Blaze. Attack that ignites certain terrain in the area into flame. Ooh. No, he's not magic. I don't need to do that. Attack that moves unit one tile backward and pulls target foe into unit's previous space. Ooh. And then that'd be powerful lightning magic. How about we do Blaze here? Is what we do. Also, can I do anything better now? Authority. I don't know. How do I do one of the archer ones? That sounds good to me. Alright, the Do can get a better one with the D level thing. Alright, authority. He would like... what would he like? He could have archers too, that he can attack from range, I guess. Felix, I don't want a battalion on. Definitely not. And Ash could get a better one now. So let's see here. Authority. You're not sure about your abilities. You see a small looking gap and can't decide if you should just make a normal jump or a long glide. You've lost so many lives on you. Over or under shooting jumps. Yikes. Like, so, as you were mentioning there, it's just hard to tell the depth there. That sucks. Yeah, I've never played Spyro at all, so I wouldn't know what it's like in the other remakes or the original titles. Never actually played it before, and a lot of people would probably hate me for saying that. I could give him Empire Archers as well. Sure, let's do it. Actually got a game over on the second overworld. You've never gotten a game over on the original game before. Jeez. And mostly just because of the depth then. Let's call it getting outplayed. Alright, let's save and then let's look at some conversations here. The Do and Ash.
At this time of year, the fish are fat. Simply grilling them will bring out their best flavor. Steaming them with herbs is delicious too.
Wow, you know a lot about this. I'm learning so much from you to do. Were you a cook at the castle in Ferdiad?
No.
Did your family own an eatery of some kind?
No. My sister and I helped with cooking at home.
Wow, that's all? I thought I was confident about my skills, but next to you I feel like an amateur. Hey, could you give me some advice about other kinds of meat besides fish?
Ash,
Yes, Dedu?
why do you spend time with me?
We're friends, right? I just want to get to know you better. Is that so odd?
I am from Dusker.
So, look at me. I came from a life of poverty. I was lucky to even be let in here to study with all these high-class people.
It's good that you're having fun with it, Tux, but it's kind of unfortunate that there's those
I
problems.
think we have a lot in common.
Being poor and being from Dusker are two different things.
Oh, I know. But we can still be friends, can't we?
You are a peculiar person.
So I'm told.
Yay, a blue line support level where people aren't at each other's throats. Well, that's an interesting way to start this one.
Oh no, oh no, oh no! Please tell me that wasn't the pan!
What was that noise?
Dedu! Well, as you can see, the pan kind of exploded. Just a little.
How did you manage that?
I looked away for a moment and the pan just went boom! Ugh, I'm grateful nothing caught fire, but now the kitchen is a mess.
Are you hurt?
Oh, no, I just got a little spooked.
I was just about to ask that, Tux.
I really lucked out, didn't I? That could have turned out
How
much
exactly
worse.
does that happen? You have to get to the boiling point of steel? Like, I assume it was the stuff in the pan that exploded rather than the pan itself. But if the pan itself exploded...
Indeed. But do not turn your back next time. Your life
What is this
depend on
lighting?
it.
Excuse me, lighting. Is that like it's supposed to be a smoky effect?
Right. Sorry.
It is.
I'll be more careful from now on.
Let me help you.
Huh?
I will help you clean up.
No, I can't let you do that. This is all my
Yeah,
fault.
it's smoke.
You shouldn't have to help me.
I have time.
Right in his face.
Let us fix this quickly.
Now it's gone.
We will need to prepare more food before the others arrive at the dining hall.
Oh, you're right. So, after we clean up, you're also gonna help me cook?
You object?
Of course not. I'm just so sorry to bother you with this.
Well then. Man, the dude has a ton of support conversations here, doesn't he?
Are you injured?
No,
Good.
I'd have cut my way through, alone, without your assistance.
My apologies.
Your apologies are empty.
You know, people told me that the Blue Lines was the drama house, and they were right.
I spoke out of turn. I'm sorry, Dedu. His Highness has put his faith in you. You're a valuable comrade, no matter my feelings. The people of Dusker...
Save your breath. There were countless people like you in the capital. People who spat, threw things, insults and stones alike, whenever they pleased. Their anger was natural. I do not begrudge them.
I see.
You owe me no apology, and I will keep my distance on all other occasions. But on the field of battle, allow me to aid you. If you were to fall, His Highness would grieve.
I see. Then I will accept your help on the battlefield.
Understood.
Then. Oh boy, how is this one gonna turn out?
I must have left it in the library. Oh, is that Felix? Hey, Felix. This is a surprise. I didn't think you had much interest in books. I'm already finished with that one. You can borrow it if you'd like.
No need. I was just curious who it belonged to.
Why not read a few pages at least while you've got it open? I think you'd really like it. The plot is pretty different from a typical knight's tale, but it's still really good. Do you like stories about adventure and chivalry?
No, I despise them.
Yeah, well, have you tried reading any? You might find them really interesting. I know I do.
What do you find so interesting?
Well, for one thing, the knights in these stories are always gallant and brave. And they always value things like friendship, loyalty, and justice. That's the kind of knight I want to be.
Ridiculous. Friendship, loyalty, justice. Only fools allow their lives to be ruled by such nonsense. Fools who get themselves killed for nothing. Only to be celebrated as heroes in books like this. Writers of these stories are worse than tyrants. They seize control of people's thoughts.
That's a little much. I was only interested in...
I don't care. Such blind enthusiasm is dangerous. Be more moderate in your passions.
You know something, Felix? You are exactly like the knight in this story.
Excuse me?
On the surface, he's sarcastic and intimidating, but underneath, he's kind and cares for his friends. In the end, they become heroes together and conquer all obstacles.
Disgusting. Stop looking at me like that.
Oh, see, right there. That's just what I mean. You sound exactly like him. I'm going to lend you this book, really, I insist. Just give it a read, all right?
The Drama
Trust me,
House.
and you can tell me what you think when you're done.
But yeah, thanks for stopping by then, Tux.
Why is this happening?
Ash and Felix achieved support level C. Sweet.
Hi there, Ash. Here to do some reading as well, I take it? Ash?
Huh, Ingrid, you gave me a start. How long have you been standing there?
Not too long. Apologies for startling you.
Yeah, the ones with the red eyes, definitely the evil ones.
Must be a great book for you to be so deeply engrossed in it. What has you so captivated?
Oh, it's quite an old book. One of the really old legends of Fargus.
Aha! It must be the Sword of Kaifon then, yes?
Oh, so you know it.
Oh yes. I know it quite well. I read it often as a child. In fact, I read it so much that my personal copy fell apart. I brought it everywhere with me. I adore that book. The tale of the warrior Kaifon, whose devotion and loyalty enabled his best friend Lug to become king. He went to great lengths to see things through.
Exactly. I love the image of him charging forward into the fray, ready to take on any obstacle in the name of his king.
Indeed, he was the very picture of the perfect knight. In my opinion, the best chapter is right around the middle of the book.
Ah, the part about the war of the eagle and lion? That's my favorite part. In a flash, Kaifon's sword flew from its scabbard. The knight parried the assassin's blade mere inches from the spine of his king.
Kaifon's blade hummed like the wind, slashing the enemy's throat. In mere moments, their forces lay vanquished, decimated by his mighty blows. I can recite the entirety of it if you like. I never grow weary of that tale. The pinnacle of knighthood, with all its struggles and glory.
I know just what you mean. I never get tired of it. Some people laugh at me for reading these old tales, but I'll never outgrow them. I'm glad to find someone who shares my enthusiasm.
I'm glad of it as well. Tell me, what other books do you enjoy, Ash?
Well, the first one I ever read was Lug and the Maiden of Wind.
Ah, you have fantastic taste. That story is another favorite. The final chapter makes me tear up every time.
I know. When I first read it, I just couldn't get that ending out of my head.
It seems we have much in common. I look forward to chatting again sometime.
I'd love to. Yes, let's.
Wow, another support conversation within this house where people aren't at each other's throats. Isn't that a rare sight to see? Isn't that a rare one? Well, that's about to change. Isn't it?
Hello, Felix. I see you're here to train as well.
Go away. Just looking at your face makes me want to retch.
With that mouth of yours, you grow more like your brother every day.
Shut up. And stop walking around on your hind legs. You're not fooling me.
I cannot fathom why you seem to hate me so.
Because I know what you really are. A beast, craving blood.
A beast craving blood, am I? I assume you're speaking of the events 2 years ago. Last time we met outside the academy?
I am. The way you suppressed that rebellion, it was ruthless slaughter, and you loved every second. I remember the way you killed your victims, how you watched them suffer. And your face, that expression, all the world's evil packed into it. That was our first battle. I remember it vividly. Oh, something wrong? Go ahead and deny it, you wild boar.
I deny nothing, Felix.
Well then, I suppose the Dimitri I once knew died during that slaughter in Dusker, along with my brother.
Perhaps you're right.
Hurry up and get out of my sight. I don't make a habit of talking to beasts.
That went about how I thought it did. So, But now I wonder, what all happened 2 years ago then?
I'd better avoid the training grounds. I swear His Highness never sleeps.
You're out late, Sylvain. Is it safe to assume you've been wildly carousing with women? I'm afraid that behavior simply will not do.
Ah, Your Highness! Hello. No, I was not wildly carousing with women. There was only the one. Let's just forget you saw me. Agreed?
Unfortunately, I can't do that. It's time someone talked some sense into you. And it seems the task has fallen to me. Sylvain, I'm not saying you can't enjoy yourself at night, but you must learn the art of moderation. Again and again, you end up wandering the streets until the early morning.
Okay, I get it. I don't need one of your lectures. I've got them all memorized anyway. I promise I'll be better in the future. I'll stop going out at night, I'll focus more on my studies, and in return, you'll go into town with me, and we'll invite some cute girls to dinner. Shall we shake on it?
The way your mind works absolutely confounds me. How did you even arrive at such a notion?
You need to get out more. Naive and uptight is no way to live your life.
Naive and uptight? Yes, well, compared to you, I imagine I'm downright run-of-the-mill.
I'm not so sure. Most men are experienced enough to know not to give a dagger to the girl they...
Will you never let that rest? It was many years ago. Perhaps a good knock on the head will help you to finally forget about it.
With your brute strength, a knock on the head could knock the life right out of me. You'd better watch that temper, Your Highness. So how about this? I'll try to behave, and you'll try to loosen up.
If I do as you wish, will you truly promise to improve your behavior?
What'd I just say? Of course I'll behave. A knight of Fargus never goes back on his word. What about you? I want to see you with a girl on your arm.
I am a man of my word. I will attempt to do as you ask. You had better uphold your end of the bargain as well.
Seriously? Yeah, I'll believe it when he introduces me to the lucky girl. Oh, Dimitri, you always take even the silliest things so very seriously. This should be fun.
Well then. Man, there's so many freaking conversations that I've unlocked. What the heck? Also, who else can Dimitri support with outside of the house? He literally can't support with anybody in the Black Eagle's house. Just a couple in Golden Deer and a few in the Officers Academy. Wonky.
Thank you for sparring with me, Your Highness. It seems despite how hard I've worked, I'm still no match for you.
Oh, there's no need for such humility. Thanks to all of your hard work, you're improving rapidly.
If you're going to praise me, it should at least be after I've won a match against you.
You know, Ingrid, I may be the victor when we cross spears on foot like this, but on horseback, your handling of a lance is far superior. Can't I be allowed to have my own area of expertise?
No, I cannot allow that. It's my duty to get stronger, to fight with all I have in defense of the kingdom and its people.
Such high stakes. By the way, where did you learn that fierce jab of yours? I'm pretty sure the only other person I've seen perform that move is Glenn.
So you recognized it. Yes, he shared much with me.
I thought as much. I never imagined I would be on the receiving end of one of his techniques again. Glenn and I once studied under the same instructor. I've sparred with him more times than I can count.
Ah, yes. He was never short on praise for you. Lord Dimitri is incredible. Such skill. There's no way I'll ever outmatch him. Things of that sort.
Well now, he never said any of that to me.
Well, he was Felix's brother. That family's not big on displays of affection.
That is true. We spent about as much time arguing as we did training. I can't believe it's been 4 years since the tragedy of Dusker. Since we lost Glenn, along with so many others.
So it has. Time moves quickly. Things have changed so much. Despite the sorrow, I intend to become a powerful knight. A knight like yourself. And like Glenn. I will do so for the sake of my homeland, the holy kingdom of Fargus, and for all who have died protecting it. To that end, I hope you will spar with me again in the future, Your Highness.
It would be my pleasure. After all, I value our training sessions as much as you do.
So I guess Felix's brother, who died however many years ago, was Glenn then. And it seemed like Felix still seems to hold that against Dimitri. So I imagine as the story goes on, we'll probably learn more about this event in the past.
Here you go, Felix. Have some tea.
Oh.
Sorry, but we're all out of cakes. Should I bake some more?
Please, don't.
Oh, your clothes are so dirty. Let me wash them for you.
Mercedes, what's wrong with you?
There's nothing wrong with me. I'm just making tea. Is there something wrong with that?
You're not my mother. You don't have to bother with all this. I can do without it.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be rude. You just remind me so much of my little brother.
I do?
Yes, his name is Emile. We have different fathers, but we grew up in the same household. That is, until I was about 8 or 9 years old. I haven't seen him since then.
Sorry to state the obvious, but I'm not your brother. I'm not Emile. Can't you find someone else to bother?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll leave you alone. Please help yourself to more tea if you'd like. I can leave the pot. Goodbye.
I am me, Felix Hugo Fraldarius. There is no one else. Brother.
Felix sure has a hard time interacting with people, huh? Anyway, we finally made it through all the conversations there. Whoops. Save, please. Thank you. Alright, so now we're on to the mission for the month. So, is this the one where we get the Sword of the Creator? Assault at the Rite of Rebirth. While the plot to assassinate the Archbishop shakes the monastery to its core, you suspect the enemy may have a different motivation. Anxiety abounds as the goddess's Rite of Rebirth commences. Suggested level 7, it shows. My camera's blocking it. And most of my units... do I even have any unit that's less than level 10? I think Ingrid's still level 9. But, you know, I'm kind of over-leveled going into this. You know, just a wee bit.